This week on GC Unboxing, we have a product with some cutting edge new tech on two fronts actually, and I cannot wait to get started. As you can see, it's from Giro. They're like a stalwart of the bike industry, widely regarded as spearheading the movement to create bike helmets that were not just effective, but also wearable as well. Now, of course, their range also has shoes and apparel in as well, and not just for cycling, skiing too. Although this is very definitely a cycling product. It is their latest and greatest road cycling helmet. And this being GC Unboxing, of course, not only are we going to pervert some hot new tech, you also get the opportunity to try and win one. And not just one of you, 3 of you will win one. Oh yes. Now, what does their latest and greatest road helmet look like? Well, I'm going to show you very shortly. This is the Aether MIPS helmet. And if you're thinking that, crikey, that box looks like it's been through the mill a bit, you'd kind of be right, but it's actually been through the mail. Look, sent to us direct from California. And to be fair to it, I look significantly worse after stepping off a transatlantic flight. Although we'll leave the comparisons of me and cardboard boxes there, shall we? The reason I've left it in this box is for a very good reason. It is an intrinsic part of unboxing, and it's also got a bit of a wow factor when you look inside, and that sticker there, yeah, that gives you a bit of a clue. You ready? Oh yeah! Look at that. Look at that, custom, oh yes. Now what this means, of course, is that you are not going to recognize the colorway on this helmet. Woohoo! Nice. Now, custom helmets, normally the preserve of the pro athlete, but now it's custom that you can not only get your hands on, but you can design yourself using Giro's Tuesday 25 program, which is where every week, on a Tuesday, 25 people, you can see where their names come from, have their own custom Aether helmets actually made real. Oh yes, it's done on a first come first served basis, so therefore the first 25 designs submitted after 12 AM Pacific time then end up actually existing and getting sent to you through the post. How do you do it? Well, you use the custom designer on Giro.com, there we go. On there, you can tailor such things as the color of the shell in various different sections. You can change the color of the retention system. You can change the color of the straps. You can change the color of the buckles. You can even change the color of the logo. In total, there are 805 million combinations. Yeah, and be warned, there are no limits on taste. This is my design. Yeah. Got a bit of leopard print, bit of digi camo, some fluoro. Pretty cool, huh? Now, unfortunately, at the moment, Tuesday 25 is only available to people who live in the US. But hey, it's early days. The program's only launched in October, and Giro say they hope to expand the boundaries as they increase production capacity. So fingers crossed. Well, to be fair, there's no reason to be sad anyway. There is a whole load of exciting stuff to talk about on a non-custom Aether MIPS. It was released last year, and it is the first bike helmet to feature the MIPS system actually built into the very shell of the helmet. It's called MIPS Spherical, and it's unique to Giro. Now, MIPS technology, if you didn't know, was designed to try and reduce rotational forces transferred to your brain in the event of a crash. So as well as kind of straight on impact forces, rotational forces, so kind of ones like that, can also be particularly damaging to the brain. And so MIPS was designed with the aim of trying to redirect some of that energy as a kind of additional measure of brain protection. Now, up to now, MIPS has always been added to a finished helmet as kind of like an internal layer. But here, as I said, it's built right into the core of the helmet. We've got 2 layers, and they're held together by a series of elastomers, and it allows the 2 shells to literally slip over one another. Isn't that cool? In use, Giro say this can be more effective at reducing internal shear force at a greater number of angles. And it also helps to improve ventilation as well, because you can get rid of that internal plastic MIPS liner that would otherwise be next to your head. Now, sticking with construction for a moment, so as well as being made of 2 layers of EPS foam, Giro have also varied the density of that foam. which therefore would have different properties. Now, as well as that lightweight, it also looks really well ventilated, not just because they've managed to get rid of that internal MIPS liner, but frankly, because of those huge vents up front. They give almost unobstructed airflow over your head, and then when you turn through to the inside, you'll see that that kind of works in tandem with those little internal channels there. The idea behind those is that they actually keep air flowing over more of your head.
Perfect for you then, sweat boy.
What? Now when you look, there's just not that much material to go on your head anymore. Part of that is down to this translucent archway that spans the width of the helmet. Giro have called it the aura, and it's there to provide additional structural reinforcement. Now, when we turn to the back of the helmet, you will see Giro's rock lock there. It's now in its 5th generation, would you believe? I remember the first one fondly enough, 20-something years ago. As well as cradling the helmet onto your head, you've also got vertical adjustment on there, and you can adjust the contact points asymmetrically too, which is kind of cool. Now, one last point to note, although we have left some tech untouched here, there is a lot to talk about. This little bit here, and this little bit here, which together are your dedicated eyewear docking port. Yeah, so it keeps your glasses firmly in place if you stick them in your helmet. You can, of course, make do and stick your glasses on the back of your head, but I always find that when I've done that, I then need to give them a thorough clean before they can go over my eyes again. Yes, that is probably because I'm slightly sweating. Anyway, here is the super cool bit of all super cool bits. Not only are Giro giving away 3 Aether MIPS helmets that are customized, they have said for one time only that they will offer that customization to a winner no matter where in the world you might live, which is amazing and I think pretty cool of them. So make sure you give them a big thumbs up for that, and make sure you get your entry in as well. To do so, just click on the link in the description beneath this video and you will get through to the competition page. And whatever you do, the 3 of you that do get your own customized helmets, please send in a photo because I really, really want to see what you end up doing. Go nuts, that's all I can say. Right, like I say, do make sure you enter that competition, give the video a big thumbs up, and also if you want to watch something else right now, why not check out John's wicked video where he went to check out Japanese Kirin racing. If nothing else, you got a feel for those guys because their helmets are like something out of the Dark Ages.